welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be talking about communication and how we communicate with Archie, essentially. So if you're new here, my name is Jessica, I am Archie's mummy and I'm also his carer. Our son Archie is 5 years old, he's going to be 6 next month, and he has autism. There is an introduction video to this channel if you want to watch that first. Just want to make a quick note that the boys are here. Obviously it's summer holidays, so if you hear laughter, screaming, all kinds of noises, it's the kids. It's probably Archie as well, and they may come in and out, so I might have to edit bits and bobs. So today's video I'm going to discuss communication. So Archie is currently, I wouldn't say he's non-verbal because he does have the ability to say words. So I would say that Archie is now pre-verbal. So non-verbal is no words, no communication at all, normally just sounds. So Archie can say words, he can count, and there's a lot of things that he can do now that he never used to be able to do. So I think I'm going to come away from the non-verbal term and move on to pre-verbal. And I think that's not wishful thinking, I think that is where we are at. So I'm going to start with how far we've come. So when Archie was a baby, he did a lot of babbling. I will put some clips in this video. So Archie used to be able to say mama, daddy, baba, or like baby. He used to say Alfie as well when Alfie was born. So he was able to talk. He used to recite the alphabet. He was able to sing nursery rhymes, but not completely with the correct words. It was more like singing the tune with his own words. He used to be able to count numbers. That all kind of stopped, and I find with Archie it comes and goes in waves with Archie. So he'll go through a stage of reciting the alphabet and singing the ABC song to absolutely nothing. So we definitely go through waves. So obviously communicating with your children is a massive thing, and it's, well, communicating with anybody is how we survive, I feel, anyway. So it is one of our biggest hurdles when it comes to teaching Archie anything. Toileting, eating, playing, everything is difficult when we don't have that communication. So for the past 3.5 years we have been having speech therapy sessions, and we've been doing a lot of stuff at home from where we were in lockdown. So today I'm just going to go through some of the things that we use at home to help us communicate with Archie in other ways, and also kind of support him so that hopefully eventually he will be able to communicate with us verbally rather than just through signing and visual aids. So I will start with our visual aids. So Archie is currently on visual aids. He doesn't ask for what he wants using words. He doesn't speak any sentences. The only time Archie will ever use words is if he's really upset or frustrated. He will shout out a word. So if I say to him it's bedtime and he doesn't want to go to bed, he will shout back at me, bedtime. If I say lie down, it's really aggressive. If I say Archie, he goes Archie in response. I will obviously have videos demonstrating all of this, but as much as I should be like, oh no, don't talk to mummy like that, we find it difficult not to laugh and enjoy that moment, because that's the only time really that we do hear him speak. So I'll start with our visual aids. So Archie has been using peck cards. If you can see me, this is what they look like. So this is Archie's pet cardboard, and it's normally hanging up on the kitchen door. Now you can buy these on Amazon. They're not expensive at all, and there is a massive variety. There is a website where you can make your own, so I will link that down below if you feel like you prefer to make your own and print it off. This is a bit dusty, how gross. Anyway, so down here we have his timeline. So at the moment he's got snack, brush his teeth and bedtime, which shouldn't be on there. So normally what I will do with Archie is I will take Archie to the board and I will pick out the 3 things that he is doing. So usually it's breakfast, brush your teeth, and then he'll have some tablet time. So what I do with Archie is I make him put the cards in order. At first, when we started doing this, he was not interested at all. It took about a year, but with persistency, if you don't give up, he will eventually do it. So when we first introduced pet cards, he was doing it in nursery and at home. And it was a real challenge for us because he had no interest, no focus on it. I have no idea what you're doing, I'm not interested, just leave me alone. So we had just to keep going and going. So now we're at the point where Archie will actually come to you, pick a card and exchange it for what he wants, which is massive. It was in his IEP for school and he achieved that, which is a massive for us. It's huge. So Archie will take the card and he will put it in the correct order. So this is now, and this is next, and this is last. What we do with this as well is once he's done one activity, we make him take it off the board, put it back, and move the next one over so that he knows that's happening next. So the reason we do this is not just to communicate, but to also regulate his day. So especially during the holidays, it can be quite difficult for Archie. He has to have a routine. So yeah, this helps Archie regulate his routine, his day, and it keeps us on track. So that is our pet card system. Now we do have it on the board, but some people might ask when we're out and about. We do have, it's on my Instagram story, I didn't bring it in the room. It's on Archie's door and there's one in the kitchen for spare. We carry around a small Velcro board and we take the most important cards with us if we're travelling out and about. If I'm just popping out to my mum's or to the shop or anything like that, I have this. Obviously you would know what this lanyard is. This is the sunflower lanyard. It's to show other individuals that you are either with a child who has special needs or disability, or they can wear it. Archie doesn't like wearing things around his neck. So on this I also have pet cards. So these are very useful. So Archie's got things like have a drink, I need the toilet, which we're not on yet, brushing your teeth, having a bath. So I will use these when we go to other people's houses, like Matty's mum's house, things like that. Moving on from pet cards, Archie uses choice boards. So the speech therapy suggested this as well. So they sent these in the post for us. We've got several around the house, but I'm going to just show you the one. So this is the kitchen one. So Archie used to take my hand and throw it towards what he wanted. So it would be the cupboard, the fridge, the toys, the TV. That's what he would do. So we moved on from that to making him use these. So Archie will come over, touch I want, and then he has to pick what he wants. Now sometimes Archie will come in and click I want and then tap everyone on there, but that is because he loves food. So we've got on here all of his favourite snacks. So you've got apple, biscuit, goodie bar, yogurts, crisps obviously, and juice. Archie needed a bit of encouragement with this, so what I would do is I would do hand over hand, which is what they do a lot in the schools as well. So I would take his hand with mine and we would both do it together for what he wants. So he uses these are around the house. He's got this one, he's got one for activities like sensory, drawing, reading, iPad time. He's also got one for TV shows, what shows he wants to watch, and he also has one for the door, so when he wants his shoes or coat on. So we have those around the house. We also have a device, I think I need to find it for this. We have a device and it's called I Can Talk. It's upside down. It's called I Can Talk. Archie doesn't really use this yet. We're still on the stages that we are at with Pex. I think he's quite comfortable with that at the moment. I don't want to push him too far. Basically, you can get these on Amazon. It's basically a remote control. And you press, yes, and it talks.
Hungry. Thirsty.
Which is amazing, really. So at the moment when he gets it, the only button he ever presses is this one.
Anxious. Anxious.
That's all you'll hear all day. I don't think he knows what that means, so he's just constantly pressing all the buttons. So we don't really use that, but if you feel like that might be beneficial to you, I will link that down below. I got that on Amazon and it's fairly cheap, and it's worth it if they know how to use it. So those are the tools that we use to communicate with Archie. We are also using signing. So we do basic signs like good choice, you know, laughing. It's hard to remember all of them, like, you know, sad, happy, you know, help, things like that. So we are using signing. I'm trying to teach Matt how to do signing as well. I don't fully know all of it. I just know some of the basics, the ones that we need to use every day. And he does know what you're saying. So for a long time, Archie was just like, but now, when we do bedtime, Archie will come up to me, take my hands, into praying hands, and do it for me. So he knows how to sign, but he won't do it on himself. He will do it on me, which is, you know, progress in itself. So at the moment, we are at pre-verbal, which is better than nothing. And I just want to say, the pressure to hear the voice of your child is immense. I found that was my biggest struggle. I think one thing you look forward to the most as a parent when you're pregnant is, you know, hearing their voice. And I think for a long time it was so quiet that it was really hard for me to connect with Archie and just kind of understand what was going through his head. And I put so much pressure on trying to get him to talk that eventually it just drove me mad. So obviously now Alfie talks. Alfie does not stop talking. He wakes up at like 6 and then he doesn't stop talking until he goes to bed. So there is a massive difference in the house. So Alfie definitely makes up for the silence that Archie creates. But I just want to say that, you know, eventually it will come in time, and if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. I think as long as your children are healthy and happy, then that is essential. That's more important than anything else in the world. So, you know, when I see Archie laughing, or, you know, when he's happy flapping, grinding his teeth from excitement, the noises that he makes, whether it's no words or no sentences or it's just noise, that is enough for me, because, you know, he's happy. So yeah, we're in a good phase. He's going to school, so I'm hoping that maybe we'll take another step forward in his talking. But I've definitely come to terms, I think after almost 6 years, that it's not the be all and end all if they can't talk and if they can't form sentences. It's amazing if they can, but don't put so much pressure on your life and their life for them to talk to you, because it definitely just takes away that bit of happiness that you'll have. This video is really quick and short, but I hope that helps some people. And if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. All of our socials are down below, and you can also leave a comment. If you did enjoy this video, please share it. You know, someone else might benefit from it. You can always give it a like, and you can subscribe so you can see our videos whenever we do post them. But thank you so much for watching the video. I hope I helped in some kind of way, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.